In the late 16th century England, religious divisions ran deep. Queen Elizabeth I's determination to solidify the Church of England sparked brutal persecution of Catholics. Amid this upheaval, Margaret Clitherow, a butcher's wife from York, courageously defied the state, sheltering priests and refusing to abandon her faith. Her martyrdom, a result of Elizabeth's relentless campaign, immortalised her as one of the era's most revered Catholic saints. Understanding Margaret Clitherow's importance requires examining the religious upheaval of Elizabethan England. When Elizabeth I took the throne in 1558, she faced a nation deeply divided by her father Henry VIII's split from Catholicism and the creation of the Church of England. Her predecessor Mary I had briefly restored Catholicism, but Elizabeth reversed course, passing the 1559 Act of Uniformity, mandating Protestant church attendance. For Catholics, this posed a harsh dilemma: forsake their faith or endure fines, imprisonment, or death. Many chose defiance, forming an underground church with secret priests, hidden masses, and safe house networks. By 1585, harbouring a priest was high treason, punishable by death. In this climate, Margaret Clitherow's fearless dedication to Catholicism was not only courageous, but perilously dangerous. Born in 1553 as Margaret Middleton, the daughter of a respected York lawyer, Margaret was raised in the Protestant faith. Her life dramatically turned in 1571 when John Clitherow became her husband, a butcher and city chamberlain. Around this time, she decided to convert to Catholicism, a decision that would profoundly shape her destiny. Margaret embraced her faith fearlessly, attending secret masses and sheltering fugitive priests, even constructing a hidden room in her home for them. A contemporary remarked her passion was so intense that she was willing to risk her own life and the safety of her husband and children. Yet authorities soon noticed. In 1577, Margaret was arrested for refusing to attend Protestant services and imprisoned in York Castle. It was the first of several imprisonments, each strengthening her faith. In a smuggled letter she wrote, "I thank God sincerely for this brief time of imprisonment, for in this short period I have come to understand more of my Lord God's love than ever before." Even as danger mounted, Margaret's devotion remained steadfast. Her unwavering courage would inspire future generations. On March 10, 1586, Margaret Clitherow was arrested for the final time when the sheriff's men raided her home and uncovered a secret room where she had been hiding priests. Accused of the grave crime of sheltering Catholic clergy, she was taken to stand trial at the York Assizes. Margaret shocked even her supporters when she refused to enter a plea, knowing that doing so would force her to swear on a Protestant Bible. She boldly stated, "I know it is right to respect your authority in religious matters, but my conscience will not allow me to do anything that goes against the law of God." Despite the judge's desperate attempts to change her mind, even offering her a chance to claim pregnancy to save herself, Margaret remained resolute. Ultimately, they sentenced her to death by pressing, a brutal punishment in which she would be stripped, laid on a sharp stone, and crushed under heavy weights. On March the 25th, 1586, Margaret was taken to Ouse Bridge for her execution. In a final act of humiliation, the sheriff's men refused to perform the gruesome duty, forcing beggars to do it instead. As the heavy weights pressed down on her, Margaret's last words were, "Jesu, Jesu, Jesu, have mercy upon me." The Catholic community was shaken to its core by the news of Margaret Clitherow's horrific death. Catholic writers and poets honoured her as the Saint of York, immortalising her in ballads and broadsides. She symbolised unwavering faith and courage, inspiring many who faced similar persecution. For English Catholics, Margaret's martyrdom was both a source of deep anguish and powerful inspiration. Her brutal end reminded them of the dangers they faced, yet also demonstrated the unyielding strength of conscience. A Catholic priest wrote, "She has shown us how to face death, proving that even the most brutal suffering cannot defeat genuine faith and hope." Margaret's legacy endured. Catholic families preserved her story through generations, and in 1929, Pope Pius XI beatified her. Pope Paul VI followed her canonisation in 1970. Today, Margaret's Shrine in York draws pilgrims from across the globe, honouring the memory of a woman whose steadfast faith continues to inspire. Over 4 centuries after her death, St. Margaret Clitherow's story continues to exemplify the profound strength of conviction and courage in the face of persecution. Her readiness to give up everything, her freedom, her family, and even her life, still inspires and challenges today, urging us to reflect on our own principles and what we might be willing to sacrifice to defend them. One historian observed that Margaret's story highlights the uncompromising demands of religious faith and the incredible resilience and bravery of those who choose to uphold it. Her example remains profoundly relevant today, especially in a world where the freedom to follow one's conscience is not always guaranteed. Her martyrdom also stands as a powerful warning about the perils of religious intolerance and extremism. That a society could execute a woman for her private faith highlights the devastating consequences of informed conformity. As we grapple with issues of faith, identity, and difference today, Margaret's story underscores the vital need for religious freedom, mutual understanding, and a respect for conscience. Ultimately, St. Margaret Clitherow's legacy is the enduring power of integrity. In a world that often demands compromise, her life reminds us of the strength of holding fast to our values. As we work toward a more just and compassionate society, may her courage inspire us to stand firm in our convictions, embracing the transformative power of unwavering faith and principle. If you enjoyed this latest video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Click on the screen now to explore the untold stories and hidden secrets of another fascinating figure with a story to tell. Get ready to uncover more historical gems and intriguing royal tales. Your next adventure in history starts right here.